Okay, so we're going to figure out where a quadratic will have a specific height. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Y equals, type it in. So in your Y1, type that in. Okay, so if you want to see what it looks like already, that's fine. So it's a downward parabola like that. Where is it going to have a height of -5? So now I'm going to go into my Y2, and I'm going to hit -5, and then I'm going to graph it. So this is what you should have. Do you have something that looks like that? Okay, now I would like to know this. I want to know, where did my parabola have exactly a -5 height? Okay, so this feature, we have done this a few times. We're going to go second calculate intersection. Okay, if I want this one, I'm just going to make sure my mouse is closer to it. Okay, and you're going to hit enter 3 times, because first curve, enter. Second curve, enter. Guess, enter. -1.21 or 22. Did it work? Intersection -1.22. Somebody will yell at me if theirs is not working. Okay, now I want this one. So I'm going to second calculate the intersection. But my mouse will go to the closer one. So I'm just going to move my mouse right now. Okay, once my mouse is for sure closer to that one, enter, enter, enter. 2.47. So those are the x values where that's happening. Okay, where does this graph have a height equal to its y-intercept? Okay, so I'm going to graph 3x squared and I get a graph that looks like that. Okay, so if we want to know this, we have to figure out where the y-intercept is. So some of you might be able to look at the equation and a snap of a finger you could probably guess what the y-intercept number is. If you forget, you should be able to go trace and tell your mouse to be on 0. So what the height is 6. So that's a height of 6. So obviously at x equals 0, that's one place it's happening, but I want to know where else do I have a height of 6. So that will be over there. Okay, so here's my strategy, y2, and I push a 6, graph. Second calculate intersection. Okay, I'm going to probably need to move my mouse. Just making sure it's closer to this one. Enter, enter, enter. 2.33, and then at 2.33, look at the height. The height is 6. Okay, the last one. We're going to solve for the x in this equation. Okay? Pre-calcers have to use all their algebra to move and whatever. We're just going to put this into our y1. We're going to put this into our y2 and figure out where they meet. And it's going to do all the algebra for us. Okay, so 10x squared plus 30x is in my y1. Okay, so we're good with the 2 typing. Make sure I typed it in right. Okay, so let me just adjust my window here and see if I can get something better. Okay, so here's what's going on. Okay, this is what I have. And you want to see my window? Here's what I did. I went from -20 to 10. And I changed my scale to 5. So on the x-axis, each tick mark is 5. On my y-min, I went -25 to 50, and I changed it to a scale of 10. Okay, so you can just see more of the graph. Everyone's good with some changes? -20 to 10 by 5, -25 to 50, up by 10s. Good? So graph. Okay, here we go. Second, calculate intersection. I don't even know where my mouse is here. Okay, enter, enter, enter. Everyone get that one? So they intersect at x equals -2.5. Did anybody get that one when they entered? Now I'm going to move trace. I'm going to move my mouse probably like up, like that. So that now I'm going to go second, calculate, intersection, enter, enter, enter. It really has to think. It must be hard. Okay, so I think that they're only hitting in one spot then, I guess. That's it. They're hitting in one spot. Did anybody get anything else? That's all I'm getting. So calculating the intersection, They only hit once there at negative 2.5.